guys obviously had a really good effort on the rebound aspect. You guys have out-rebounded your opponents in every game except for one this year. Can you just talk about that and just what type of, identity does your team have?
Coach, he really in phase rebounding and hunting. When shots not falling like today, there's something we can rely on. And there's something that's always can be consistent.
Jamichael, most of those rebounds ended up coming offensively. First time in quite a long time from I remember for one player getting that many offensive rebounds. Just what was working for you at that offensive glass?
I was just very aggressive on the boards. I see our shots weren't falling today. So I was just like, I need to be in a spot where I know the ball will come off it. And I feel like they can get a second chance points.
You held VMI off defensively to 27% shooting. Just what was the mentality on defense today?
This whole week we really been phased on defense for real. We've been giving up a lot of points lately, and coach and the team we just been phasing defense. Let's focus on defense. Not even on the offensive side, just focus on defense this game.
You guys showed some more full court press near the end of the game. What did you see from VMI to kind of, press more, full court?
Coach always say, like, it's a 40-minute game, the game long. So, like, we know we work on that every day. We work on pressing and running every day. So, like, we just trying to make them tired. They was going to get tired faster than we did, so we just kept the pressure on them. We want to turn the ball over so we can focus on getting kills.
We saw, like, a dramatic difference from the beginning of the season playing the full 40 minutes of the game. What did you guys change to keep that energy up?
Coach, he been on our trail, as in like we need to play a whole 40 minutes of locked in defense, and like play a whole 40 minutes of competing instead of like 25, 30 minutes. That's what we coming up short at, Even though we beat teams in that time span, but like a whole 40 minutes can really show what we can do.
Stillwell, this ball club has a lot of talent, and every game it's a different player that may have the high score. Even though you guys play together, just tonight was your night, or this afternoon was your time.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about today's game.
We got a excellent team. We got a lot of guys on the team that can really get to it. And it's like we all cheer for each other, here for each other. So like one person can have a bad night, you still got a whole roster that can get to it. So I feel like we're very deep on talent like that.
Jordan, VMI was able to get an advantage early thanks to getting kind of some advantage on the three. The three-point shot ended up not really falling today for most of it. You going 0 for 5 there, but you still got 6 shots there from 2 and ended up dominating in the paint 54-16. Just what was that kind of adjustment like mid-game?
Honestly, my teammates just kept telling everybody to keep shooting. They're not going to always fall, but we got to rely back on our defense. So I really just, if the shots ain't falling, you got to do other things. So rebound, get steals, deflections, just falling to getting EGB like I always say. So I just don't really too worry about it. And then he going to keep telling me to shoot even when they not falling. So he's a great teammate.
Jordan, points in the paint, UCF 54, Virginia Military 16. You guys kept pounding the boards. Talk a little bit about that.
He lead by example. So like, I see how easy it is for him to like go down there and get bored. So I'm like, all right, bet he can do it. So I know I can do it. So everybody we just crashing. Like, everybody just crashing. Coach just keep on telling us crash. Like we just look at other opponents, how many offensive rebounds they get. We know we can double it. You feel me? That's what I think we did tonight. Honestly, that's what we did tonight. Just crashing, just hunting.
Time for a few more.
Jordan, you talked about last game how the identity of this team should be on the defensive side of the ball, and I think we saw that today. Just talk about how you want to continue that throughout the season.
We want to continue it because we know like if we maximize on the defensive end, it's going to turn into our offense. And it's honestly fun. Like I'm falling into liking defense. The coaches is making it known like if you don't play defense, you're gonna come out the game. So it's like I want to play, so we gotta defend. So now it's like, all right, bet I'm on it. I'm 110% effort on defense, talking, just pointing and talking. It might not look the coolest, what they always say, but hey, I'm gonna do it because they be on me, and I'm happy that they hold me accountable, hold me to that high standard.
And going back to that point of the paint, was it a point of emphasis, like going into the game, that you guys needed to dominate inside on offense?
Yeah, you know, they're very small. They don't really got no shot blockers out on the floor. So, like, coach was in phasing inside out, you know. And I felt like that's why we got a lot of threes up, because they was just packing the paint in. We weren't making them, but I feel like the second chance point, like getting rebounds, hunting, played a big part.
Last one here.
You got a little over a week before you come back to the court and host Towson on December 7th. Just what's the biggest thing you guys need to do in order to keep the momentum going, because you're on a 6-game winning streak now with a long break before the next?
Really just keep focused on defense. Like, offensive side, like we can get whatever we want. You know, we rank top 40 in the country offense. So, like, we're going to get whatever we want. Like, literally. It's just we need to focus on defense. That's what's going to, like, top our max. You know, like, that's what's going to max us out as a whole team and what we can be.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank y'all. I appreciate
Thank y'all.
y'all.